Yo, what's going on, boys? In this video, we're going to be covering the truth about Facebook bans. So this is why you guys keep getting banned on marketplace apps like Facebook, OfferUp, Nextdoor, and Craigslist. We're going to be covering the most common ways to get banned and how you guys can avoid this. So make sure you guys watch till the end of the video, take notes, and like, and obviously subscribe because you're not going to want to miss this video. So we're just going to get straight into it, okay? So the number one most common way people get banned is by listing their products as new. When you list your product as new, for some strange reason, the Facebook AIs will detect it as a scam, as counterfeit, as fake. I don't know what the reasoning behind it is, but if you list a product as new, it'll for some reason get instantly flagged by the AI on Facebook. So make sure to prevent this from happening, you want to do the next best option. You want to list it as like new. It is the best way no matter what item it is. List it as like new to ensure 100% safety. If it actually is brand new, you can list that in the description, but just make sure on the listing you select like new or it will get flagged. Number two, the most common way to get banned is by taking your own photos. I know it's crazy as that sounds. Yes, taking your own photos actually has a risk, okay? And the thing is, a lot of people don't know this, but when you take a photo and your item is fully brand new and wrapped in like wrapping paper, like a brand new item. For example, I couldn't really find a good example, but as you guys can see, this bottle has a wrapping paper. So that's what I mean. Make sure that your products don't have any wrapping papers. The reason is because, again, the AI will detect it instantly. So you take your own photos, and if it has the wrapping paper on the product, it's instantly going to get flagged. So a good way to ensure safety is by stealing other people's photos, okay? Make sure though, when you steal photos, that you change your location to maybe a state away. This is because you don't want to steal photos from somebody in the same area. And by stealing their photos, you're just ensuring safety because their item has 100% been posted for over 24 hours, which means that when you steal those photos, your listing is not going to get removed by the AI because you know what works because somebody else is doing it. So when you take their photos, you're ensuring safety. You're going to list it as like new, and it's going to be a perfect listing because they have amazing photos, and it's going to save you a lot of time as well. But Lucas, what if nobody has this product listed on Facebook? What if it's an item that's new to your high ticket reselling? If it's a high ticket reselling item, if it's 100% authentic, you can take your own photos. As long as there's no wrapping paper, you can take your own photos, but make sure if it is a branded item that there is no wrapping paper, and try to steal photos if possible. But usually with the high ticket stuff, there's not really much branded products, so you don't really have to worry about that. But again, that's really only for branded products. If it's not branded, you can take your own photos with no issues at all. Number three is making your description way too intense, way too long, way too crazy. So what I mean by that is, like, for example, we got this guitar right here. I paid about $60. This is a high ticket product. But if I were to say this is, you know, a normal good description would be something like brand new guitar. It's brand new, been used once or twice. Feel free to ask questions and shoot offers. That's a good description. And then obviously you Google Translate it for the best conversion rate. So I'd Google Translate it to Spanish so I'd get more customers. But what most of you guys do is you will go to a branded site. For example, let's say I find this guitar online and I find a good site and they have a description, like a whole article. And it's like guitar, high voltage, has 6 knobs, 6 strings, A string, B string, C string, like super crazy. If it's way too long, it's way too descriptive, there's too much going on in the description, don't use it. Your descriptions need to be plain and simple. If it sounds like you're an AI robot stealing from somebody else's online article, it's gonna get flagged. So those are honestly the main 3 contributors to getting banned. There is another one. The other one is repeating too many of the same listings. So make sure that you don't have more than 2 to 3 of the same product listed on your same accounts, or else it will get flagged. So make sure that you are spacing it across different accounts, or you're only doing 1 item per account, because if you do too much spamming, it's going to get flagged. And then honestly, last but not least, the only other way or thing I can really think of is exchanging reviews with people. So if you talk to people like, hey, can you leave a good review on my account? I'll give you one too. A review exchange, that's going to get you banned. Asking for Zelle payments, asking for Cash App, PayPal, that does raise suspicion on Facebook. Keep it on the app. So if you try to go off the app, or offering shipping without shipping on Facebook, that's also a red flag. So if you do too much red flags on the app, they're going to catch on. They read your chats. There's an AI that scans through your chats. If they see a lot of suspicious, malicious activity going on with Zelle payments, Apple Pay payments, they're going to be like, what's going on? We're just going to ban your account. Other than that, that's pretty much it. So to sum it up, steal photos, list as like new, make sure your descriptions are not too long, so make it short and simple. Make sure you're not asking for Zelle payments on the app, too many suspicious things. Now let's cover, what do you actually do if you happen to get banned? You know, your account's going great, you wake up and one day you're banned. What am I supposed to do? There are a few ways you can go about this. If you get banned, your phone number is cooked. So as soon as you get banned, your phone number actually gets blacklisted. So the only way around it is by using a different phone number. There's an option to use an email, but the only issue is when you use an email, it's still going to get flagged because they know that it's super easy to scapegoat. So the only other way around this is by using a Google Voice number. Google Voice number is pretty much a free second phone number, which you can go on the App Store. But the only issue with this is I've heard it's a hit or miss with people. So it's a 50-50, it's going to work or not. So honestly, I would just say use your parents' phone number, use your brother's phone number, your sister, siblings, grandpa, grandma, uncle, until you run out. But honestly, you're probably not going to run out. You might get banned once or twice, but you're going to learn from your mistakes. It probably won't happen again. But I would just say use somebody you know's phone number or Google Voice if it works. You can also pay for a phone number online, do some research. It's really easy to find. But yeah, other than that, there's only really one other option, and that's getting Facebook accounts, buying them. You can get them for about $15, I think. There's a site, I'll leave it up on the screen right here, fbaccs.com. No sponsor or nothing. That's just generally like what I've heard from other resellers, and it works. So it gives you an aged account from like 2011, I think, and you can run it up there. It's honestly worth it. I mean, the amount of sales you're going to get with it, 15 bucks, bro, it doesn't matter. You can pay for higher tier ones as well, but definitely would recommend that one. But honestly, to sum it up, that's pretty much it. The other option is running multiple devices. So just in case one account gets banned, you have another device ready to go and you can just start selling on that device. But yeah, if you guys are serious about reselling and you genuinely want to take it to the next level, you want to start making $5,000 to $10,000 a month in under 90 days or less and get these untapped products just like this one right here, make sure you guys are following me, subscribe to me, like the video, and check out the first link in my description. To work one-on-one with me, I could scale you personally to $5,000 to $10,000 a month. If you're interested in the high ticket products, OEM, you're also interested in StockX passing suppliers, I go over that down below. So just click the first link in the description, apply, and we'll see if you're a good fit. But other than that, that's pretty much it. If you like the video, subscribe, comment down below if you have any questions. Peace.